Hello, YouTube. Welcome to another episode of Football Predictions. In this video, we are going to look at the Premier League Game Week 6. And before we start, those of us who are new here, hit that subscribe button, like the video, and tell a friend to tell a friend. And let's begin. Game number 1, we have the early kickoff, Brentford versus Manchester United. It looks like a difficult game. Yes, for Manchester United, but for other teams it may not be as difficult as it seems. And for the first time I'm going with a Manchester United win. Yes, I'm even shocking myself. I'm giving Manchester United the win. The second match is Chelsea hosting Brighton. Ever since that loss to Bayern Munich, Chelsea have not been the same. Brighton, however, they are flying in form, so we are going to give Brighton the win. Yes, I know Chelsea is at home, but we go with a Brighton win. The third match is between Crystal Palace hosting Liverpool. The two remaining unbeaten teams in the Premier League, so this is a tough match. But I'm going to give the away team Liverpool the win because they have so much quality in their team and I think they will edge the match. So the match between Crystal Palace and Liverpool, we go with the Liverpool win. The next game we have Leeds United hosting Bournemouth. Leeds United are very inconsistent. However, Bournemouth on the other hand, they are very in good form. But recently, Leeds have shown their defensive capabilities, so this is going to be a tight match and I'm going for a draw. The next game is between Manchester City hosting Burnley. I think this Burnley team is not going to be scared as they were when they faced Liverpool, so I think they will go all out when they are facing the Pep's team, which means they will open their back line, so I'm going for a Manchester City win. Then the next match we have Nottingham Forest hosting Sunderland. This Sunderland team is one of the promoted sides that seems to be taking good form in the Premier League and I think that they will stay up. They have shown good signs of being a good team. Nottingham Forest, on the other hand, they are still trying to figure themselves out with the new manager coming in and still having a midweek game. So putting that into consideration, I think I will go with the Sunderland win because they have rested the entire week. So the match between Nottingham Forest and Sunderland, we go with the Sunderland win. The next match we have Tottenham Hotspur hosting Wolves. As much as Wolves got their first win in the Carabao Cup against Everton, I still think they will lose this match, so I'm going with the Tottenham Hotspur win. The next match we have Aston Villa hosting Fulham. Aston Villa have yet to record a win this season. Fulham, on the other hand, are 2 matches on the bounce winning streak. And also considering that Aston Villa have a match midweek, this game will be dependent on their result in the midweek. In the Europa League, they are hosting Bologna, I think. So I think once they win the match, they will head into the weekend full of confidence and I will back them to take the 3 points if they can win the midweek match. If they happen to draw or lose, I will go with a draw when they face Fulham. So the match between Aston Villa and Fulham, we have 2 results. If they win the midweek match, they will also win the weekend match. But if they draw or lose, it's a draw when they face Fulham. Then we have the match between Newcastle United hosting Arsenal. It is somewhat a big game in the weekend. In the last 3 seasons, Arsenal have not been able to get a win at the St. James Park. And I see no difference in this match, so I'm expecting the best Arsenal can get at the St. James's Park is a draw. I think Arteta already have this in his head, so I think he will also approach the match in a very defensive way. So I'm going to go with a draw. The match between Newcastle United and Arsenal, we go with a draw. And then the closing match of Game Week 6, we have Everton hosting West Ham. Everton have now lost 2 in a row. And West Ham, on the other hand, well, I don't think we need an explanation on how West Ham have been faring on this season. But I'm going to give them a fighting chance. So the match between Everton and West Ham United, I'm going to go with a draw. As much as Everton is the preferred or it's the team expected to take the 3 points, I'll go with a draw. So yeah, those are my Game Week 6 Premier League predictions. Let's see how it goes. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit that like button and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. See you in the next one. Bye bye.